Hey YouTube, how's it going? How are you guys doing? If this is your first time checking out Truly Divine's channel, what is up? I'm Amy. If you're returning, welcome back. Definitely a great message to say the least for you guys for June 2nd. Let's just get started. Again, we're going to start off with your Angels card for romance. So today is talking about heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. All right, so what I feel like this is saying for you guys today is that you really don't know what your partner is feeling. You really don't know what your partner is going through. Sometimes people hide stuff because they're afraid of how you're going to react. Sometimes they hide because they don't know how to tell you how they feel. So I feel like today is probably one of those days where you just sit down, you really discuss how you're feeling. You really listen to what your partner's saying to. Don't be so judgmental. That's like the word that popped up for me. Because we can, someone tells us how we feel and we want to react. That's our first instinct, is to protect ourselves. So we react. And I feel like what Spirit is saying is that, whatever you do today, just listen to your partner, because your partner could be going through something and they're kind of afraid to talk to you about it. So it's kind of keeping that open communication with them today. Just keep the doors open. Just be honest with each other. Be honest with yourself. That's kind of like the message that I'm feeling. And it's kind of interesting because the reading kind of feels like something is going on with you guys. The reason that I say that is because the four cards, well, I have 8 cards in front of me, but the first 4 are really like down cards. So we have the Tower, we have the 3 of Swords, we have the 9 of Wands, and then we have the 5 of Wands. All right. So the story that I'm picking up for you guys is that you're going to be going through a Tower moment today, which could be like a breakup, could be a marriage ending, something is ending. But I feel like this is going to leave you really in like a heartbreak mode. You're going to be really upset. You're going to be really lost. You're going to feel alone. You're going to feel like, oh my God, like what's going on with my life? My life is spinning out of control. I have no hope. I got to go to war. I got to battle. I got to, protect myself. I think that's why the 5 of Wands is here. Spirit's saying, you know what? This Tower moment right now has to happen because your life is not in control. You are not in control of your life right now. You need to feel your heart breaking. You need to feel your heart shattering because the person that you're involving yourself with, they're not for you. And for whatever reason, you keep holding on to them. And Spirit's saying, you know what? They're going to do something and it's going to be kind of your last move, YouTube. That's what I feel. I feel like this person's you're just going to be done with this person. But the effects of, coming down off that high from breaking off with someone or going through some type of breakup, you're going to feel really defeated. You're going to feel lost. You're going to feel upset. You're going to feel unworthy. You're going to feel unvalued. All of that stuff, you guys are going to feel that. And I feel like you're going to go straight into this, like, I've got to protect myself. I got to hide away. And again, that's what I feel like with the 5 of Wands. That's exactly why that's coming up. I feel like there's a lot of deception going on around you guys. A lot of lies that are flying around because we have the Moon as well. Trust your intuition at this time. Trust your gut at this time. Because I feel like you hold the answers within yourself. It's like, could be that this person has cheated on you and you know that they're cheating on you. You know that they've been unfaithful, but you keep giving them chance after chance after chance. And it's like Spirit's saying, you know what? I'm going to give you a Tower moment, because in that Tower moment, you're going to understand why everything is unfolding the way that it is. So I feel like what Spirit's saying is, you know what? Let this all fall apart. Let this shake up. Let your life be a twist and a turn today. That's what they're saying. Because at the end of the day, you've got to be the Queen of Swords. You have to be in independent mode right now. That's what I feel like. I feel like you have to understand that you have to understand this journey. Because I feel like you're going to find yourself in this new journey, if that makes sense. Maybe you've been stuck. Maybe you've been lost. Maybe you've been conflicted. Maybe you've wanted to leave a relationship. Maybe you felt like you weren't yourself. Maybe you felt undesirable, unworthy. Maybe you just didn't love who you were. And now it's like, now you need to find yourself. And that's what I feel like with the Queen of Swords, is that you're starting to be able to look in the mirror and say, you know what? I've got to love this woman or this man. whoever resonates. You know, I've got to live this woman looking back at me. I got to take care of this woman. I got to make myself feel better. I have to go get my hair done. I have to change the way that I eat. You know, I have to drink more water as I drink coffee. But it's you guys being in this element of saying, you know what? I need to have my pentacles lined up. No, I need to get my finances in order. I need to get my kids in order. I need to get my house in order. I need to get my job in order. I need to get my relationship in order. Like, if you're constantly making the same mistakes all the time, guys, you have to eventually put the brake on and stop and think about, you know, why is everything happening the way they've been happening? Why do I keep making the same mistakes I keep making? Because you have the choice right now to have a different outcome. That's what Spirit's saying. You have a choice right now to fill this box with this 10 of Pentacles with all the things that you guys want. You have that choice to be independent right now and to rebuild. Because what you're coming into after you hit that tower moment and after you feel that loss and feel, you know, that heartache, it's going to be like an awakening. That's what they just said. Once you go through all that, you lead into the 7 of Cups. This is that blessing in a bottle, I call it, right? You'll get that happiness. You'll get that love. You'll get that commitment. You'll get that fire back into your life. You'll get those, you know, butterflies. You'll get that emotional fulfillment that you guys have been waiting for. But it won't be if you stay in a situation where you know your worth and you know yourself is not being taken seriously, I guess. Right? For some of you, it's definitely being in an unfaithful relationship. And it's like, kind of feel like you know, but you stay because, one, you feel like you don't have another option. And two, you're afraid that there's never going to be someone else. And Spirit's kind of saying there'll always be someone else. There's a lesson in this that you need to learn. All right. So it's kind of short and sweet today, but kind of an interesting reading for Sunday, that's for sure. All right. So Oracle card for you. Winter Celeste says reflection. The midpoint of winter is not only the shortest day of the year, but also the longest night. The world is very still and the land doormat, various festivals of light are celebrated and have been for thousands of years, serving as a reminder that the light will indeed return. Throughout many cultures, there are tales describing this time as the birth of the archetypal Sun King, including the Christian story of Jesus' birth, representing the hope of renewal from the darkest period of the solar cycle. This image portrays a simple yet powerful representation of the winter solstice. We see a clear reflection of the snowy winds on the still, frozen waters of the lake. The blue tint drips the scene with an even greater sense of quiet and solace, inviting us to walk very softly, lest we disturb the intense yet gentle grace of the scene. The reflection of the trees on the frozen lake reminds us that this is a time for us to go inside, to both our physical shelter as well as our internal worlds, and there contemplate the season that has passed, the season that is, and the seasons that are yet to come. Okay. Review the past year and ask yourself, what are the most important lessons you have had to learn are? What have you accomplished and what dreams and visions you want to manifest in the upcoming year? Whether it has been a relatively smooth ride or a challenging series of events, acknowledge your experience as being the work of Source. No matter what your judgments, fears, or joys are, honor whatever has happened over the previous several months with gratitude and forgiveness. Then let it go. Allow yourself some solitude so you can spend some quiet time. Slow down in reflection. Once you feel complete, reflect on what your present life, especially focusing on what you are grateful for. When you are finished, consider what it is to come, all the different possibilities and potential that exists before you. Allow your imagination to roam without limitation or ambition and see what shows up. Notice how you feel in your body with whatever scenario plays out in mind. These are previews of that which is gestating and can manifest and grow when cared for properly. Patience and stillness is called for here, for just as the earth cycles have their own pace, so does this cycle. So guys, when this cycle ends, it's going to be a lesson. So whatever you're being so upset about, whatever you're being so stuck on, remember that it's just a cycle. Okay. All right. So I'm going to leave it there, you guys. Have a great Sunday. I'll see you guys again Monday. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And I hope you guys take care of yourselves. Till next time.